Welcome to Shriram Automall online bidding events portal. Our online bidding events present you the most exciting and convenient way to bid on pre-owned vehicles and equipment. They make it easier for you to participate in 2 or more bidding events at the same time from the comfort of your home. This online training is going to take you onto an interesting trip while explaining how to bid in our online bidding events. Let's start with a quick glance through the interface of our website's home page. First in the list is Register Now tab, through which you can register yourself for our online bidding events. Next is the Inventory Search tab, which helps you in the search of inventory available from our live or upcoming bidding events. You can also use different parameters for a search like make, model, category, etc. This is the Search Inventory Images section with images of our live or upcoming inventory. The online training side banner here will help you in getting training on our online bidding process. The proxy bid form can be downloaded from here to put a proxy against any of our live or upcoming inventory using proxy bid facility through a PaaS server. Under the Events Calendar section, we have detailed information for you on our live events, upcoming events, private treaty and physical events. Next is the Announcement section, which incorporates announcements on regular updates on our website. The Our Services section talks about all the services provided by SAMIL. Through the Contact Me section, you can put your requirement with SAMIL for acquiring or disposing any vehicle through us. Let's now move on to our online bidding process in detail. Your participation in an online bidding event begins with registration. To register, simply click on the Registration Now tab and fill up the registration form to create your user ID and password. For a successful registration, you also have to fill and submit the personal details form, participation request letter and bank mandate form. Also submit the KYC documents including PAN card copy, photo ID or address proof, financial proof and a cancelled check. For a lifetime validity of the registration, a bulk bidder or buyer has to pay a registration fees of Rs 5,618. For 1 year validity, the registration fees will be Rs 1,236. An end user has to pay Rs 1,124 as registration fees, which is valid only for one vehicle. This registration fees is paid through a demand draft favoring Shriram Automall India Limited and is non-refundable as well. Once you receive your user ID and password after registration, you can participate in any of the SAMIL's online bidding event. Simply visit bids.samil.in and click on Sign in the top right hand side of the page. Now, enter your user ID and password and click on Sign in. In case of any trouble while signing in, please contact on our toll-free number, which is 1800-102-4141. You can also email us your query by clicking here. Post signing in, you will land onto the events page, which already contains information on our events calendar. Let's take a look at the interface of this page in brief. The live events section contains information on all the live events to which you are linked. You can participate in any of these events only after paying the RST amount to SAMIL as per the RST slabs. Under the live events section, we have details on our live insurance salvage events. You can also take information on the upcoming events through the Upcoming Events section. The Private Treaty section contains all the vehicles displayed under Private Treaty. For any information on our physical bidding events, click on the See Events Calendar tab. If you have been associated with SAMIL through physical bidding and one-stop classified, you can check your transactions related to them by clicking on Services. In the Accounts and Billing section, you can view the registration fees or RST paid or credit limit status. This My Alerts is your inbox containing all the SMS or email alerts from SAML. You can also take a look at your information uploaded in our system and change the password by clicking on My Profile. The Images section displays recent closing vehicles, and My Bits displays the bits placed by you along with their current status. Let's now learn how to bid. First, select the event that you want to participate in by clicking on the event, which will take you on the bidding engine page. But before we go ahead in the bidding process, let's quickly take a look at the interface of bidding engine page. The heading of event shares information on the category of vehicles, location and seller. When you select the open items here, a list of all the available vehicles will appear on which you can bid. In the vehicle details column, you will find information on the vehicle's make, model, variant, year of manufacturing, RC status and registration number or LAN number. Through the Watchlist tab, you can add a vehicle to your watch list, which is exactly like adding a product to a shopping cart. Once the bidding closes on a particular vehicle, it moves to the Closed with Bids section. To take a look at those vehicles, simply click on the Closed with Bids tab. The vehicles which have not received any bid move to the Closed without Bids section after their closing time. For refreshing the page, we have both auto and manual refresh option. For manual refresh, simply click on refresh button every time you want to refresh, or for auto refresh, just select the time interval from the change auto refresh time tab. Your page will be refreshed automatically after that time interval. This prevents you from missing out any update in bidding. The available credit limit is actually the limit based on which a bidder can participate in the event. This limit is calculated on the basis of number of vehicles and total amount that can be spent on them. For the number of vehicles to be displayed on a page, we have already set a by default figure of 5. But you can change this figure by selecting other options like 5, 10, 20 or all from the Set Records per Page section. Now this RPE here stands for Reserve Price Bidding, which means the vehicle available in bidding event have a reserve price and you will have to reach that price to acquire that vehicle. Let's take a look at this bidding table while zooming into each detail for a better understanding. Starting with the columns, the first column, Vehicle Details, as you already know, contains details of the vehicles. Simply click on it to take a look at the vehicle specifications or for placing a bid. The second column is start or end date and time, which means the date and time under which the vehicle will be live or for the event. The starting price column contains minimum price of the vehicle. You can either bid on or above that amount. The current price is current bid amount on the vehicle. Bid increment is the minimum amount of raising the bid. You can raise your bid amount with a number less than that. Number of bids is the total count of bids on that particular vehicle. Now, the select column plays a very important role, as you can bid on a particular vehicle only after selecting the box in it. Under the bid value column, you are supposed to place the amount that you want to keep as your bid on the vehicle. This auto bid enables the bidding process to proceed in standard increments automatically. The provision allows you to make bids automatically, which means you do not have to submit each new bid manually. You just have to specify the top limit up to which your bids can go through the auto bidding process. The status section gives you the status of your bids. Within this section, no bids mean the vehicle has not received any bid. Yet, to bid means that you did not participate, but other bidders are participating in the vehicle's bidding, and currently highest bid means bid amount on this vehicle is the highest amount among the other bidders but below the reserve price. And if the vehicle is closed below reserve price, then it will go pending for approval from the seller. Winning means the bid amount is highest and above the reserve price. Outbid means any other bidder has quoted a higher bidder amount against yours. Through auto extension, we have a provision to automatically extend the time when we receive bids in the last 2 minutes of closing time. Auto extension is a feature by which bidding closing time gets extended by a specified duration if a bid is received in the last few minutes. For example, if bidding is scheduled to be closed at 4:30 p.m. and a bid is placed at 4:29 p.m., then the bid closing time will be extended automatically to 4:32 p.m. The extension time is configurable and announcers can define their auto extension time limits while creating the bid. Now that we have core knowledge about the interface of this page, let's continue with our bidding process. To place a bid, select your vehicle and add your bid amount in the bid value box. The system will ask you for a confirmation and then click on Submit Bids. Your bid will be placed. After that, the system will display current price of the vehicle as your bid amount along with the current status for that bid. In order to focus on a particular vehicle, you can add it to the watch list by clicking Watchlist given below the vehicle. This way, the selected vehicle will get displayed separately from other numerous vehicles in the bidding event. You can also remove a vehicle from the watch list, but only until you have not placed a bid on it. Once you have placed a bid for a vehicle, it cannot be removed from the watch list. The watch list section will only include vehicles selected from the bidding event going on at that particular point of time. If you wish to take a look at the vehicles selected from all the bidding events, then check the global watch list. In case you missed any vehicle displayed in the online bidding event, you can take a look at it after the event closes by clicking on the Closed Events tab. This section showcases all the events that you participated in along with the vehicles displayed in each category. Here you can check the updated status of your bids. Once a vehicle is won by you and approved by the seller as well, you can generate a winning letter by selecting the vehicle and clicking on Generate button for making payment to the seller. After paying amount to the seller, you have to submit the receipt number given by him in the text box here to confirm the payment. Once the deal is closed, you can make a refund request to SAML from the request section. Simply fill all the details and click on Submit. Your RST amount will reach you in the next 5 to 7 working days. Thank you for your time and patience. We wish you a happy bidding with SAML.